Let me make sure we up. All right, blessing, shalom. All the glory to Kadash Jerusalem in the name of Kadash Solomon. Today we're talking about a controversial subject, and that's marijuana and drugs in general. You know, I spoke about it on my last video. I didn't go in depth on it, but drugs are canonical. We just have to have wisdom. We have to have temperance and prudence. You know, King David used to smoke marijuana. They would put it in big bowls and light incense and use them as incense, but they would get contact. They would get high off of it. You know, it would be, it's relaxing. It's classy even, you know, but now we're in the higher level drugs like cocaine and marijuana, so you have to be really careful. You have to have maturity and use wisdom. I personally don't use cocaine. I personally don't use heroin, but I understand that I do drink coffee, and I have had an operation before, so, you know, I have used, you know, I guess in a way, roundabout way before. I just want to give you a couple scriptures about marijuana real quick, and that is in Isaiah 14:3. Isaiah 14:3. For so the Lord said unto me, I will take my rest, and I will consider in my dwelling place, like a clear heat upon the herbs. So he's going to consider his resting place. Now we know the rest is about heaven. So he's saying, I'm gonna go to heaven, you know, like the clear heat upon the herbs. So he's lighting incense upon the herbs. You know, that clear heat is fire, and you know, upon the herbs. Let's read on further. And it says, and like a cloud of dew in the heat of harvest, for far the harvest, when the bud is perfect. When the bud is perfect. I mean, I'm breaking it down, but it's clear, you know, when the bud is perfect, right? It says, and the sour grape is ripening. This is Isaiah chapter 18:5. Now, when the sour grape is ripening, I mean, that's clear too. And it reads, and the sour grape is ripening in the flower. He shall both cut off the sprigs and the pruning hooks, and take away and cut down the branches. So it's harvest time. They're harvesting marijuana. Now, is it a deeper level to this? Of course it is. Of course it is. And at this moment, you know, the Muslims call them jinns. At this moment, I'm dealing with jinns. They implanted me with an RFID chip, so my brother in Rochester, who is a theologian, whenever I'm reading the Bible and putting out a video, he seems to want to, you know, join in with me or act like it's him. It's a fantasy world they're in. You know, when you deal with the RFID potato chip, what happens is they can log on to your page and they can try to be you, I guess. He wants to be me because of the prophecy. But so this scripture here, and he's a Christian. He doesn't even support marijuana. It's retarded that he would want to read this part or get on this video with me. But let's read on. Let's go to another scripture. Let's go to Genesis. Precept upon precept, line upon line. Here a little, there a little. Genesis chapter 2:29. No, pardon me, 1:29. And it reads, and God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. For you it shall be for meat. Now, if we put marijuana in a brownie, what happens with it? You know, what effect does it take when we put marijuana in a brownie? We get high. So it's canonical, you know. And again, this is advanced studies. It's that, you know, it's pretty much, it's free though. It's freedom. So we have freedom to use drugs. Now, Here's a little more. This is for my brothers on the corner. That's my heart. My brothers on the corner. That's why I'm out here. Let me put it to you like this. If you worked at a pharmacy, you know, you signed your W-2s, you filed exempt, or you filed one, whatever, the tax thing. And I'm talking about taxes as far as, I know I got on my brother about talking about taxes. I'm talking about if you got a job for a pharmacy. Is it canonical? It's okay to sell drugs for a pharmacy. All us Israelites agree, right? I don't hear of an Israelite group that says you can't work at a pharmacy. We all could work at a pharmacy if we had to, right? All right, so we agree on that. Let's go here real quick. Let's go to Deuteronomy 14 and 21. Deuteronomy 14 and 21. And it reads, Ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. Thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is in thy gates, that he may eat it. Or thou mayest sell it unto an alien. Or thou mayst sell it to an alien. So you have a cow that dies of cancer or mad cow disease. Who knows, right? So he dies of mad cow disease. He dies of anything, cancer. It doesn't matter. But he tips over. You didn't kill him to get the meat. It's not pure. You can sell that meat. We can't